Confused about when to use sum and when to use SUMX function in Power BI? Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. So let me tell you what you are going to learn in this video. In this video, you are going to learn that when to use sum function and when to use SUMX function in Power BI. So let me explain you with the scenario. So here I have one data set. The name of the data set is mobile phone data. In the data set, different model information is there and what is the purchase price of that model. What I want to do, I want to display the total purchase which I have done, and also I want to display a separate purchase of model A as well as model B. So how can you do that? So to do that in Power BI, you have two options. First option is SUMX function and the second option is sum function. So let's start with the second option first. So let's say here I am taking a card chart, and in card chart I want to display a total purchase what I have done till now. Okay, so how can I do that? So let me create a new measure. So here I am creating measure under the all measure. So new measure, and let me write sum, okay, or you can say total purchase equal to sum. Now sum is one DEX function which will help you to get the total of the given particular column. So let's say mobile data, and I'm selecting the column purchase price and hit the enter or hit the correct sign. So the measure is already there, so I need to rename it. So total purchase or total price, okay, and click on commit. Okay, so and let's say if I'm clicking it here, it is displaying that much total price I have paid or I purchased. Now the second case is that how much purchase I done for model A and for model B. How can I get to know using sum function? So you cannot do using sum function. For that you need to use a SUMX function. Now let me tell you first what is the meaning of SUMX function. Okay, so let's say here if I write SUMX, so it is doing the same thing as a sum function. But what is the meaning of X here? So sum plus X. Here X means the condition. Based on condition, it will perform the sum. So you can say that sum plus condition that model equal to A. Or I want to do the sum, but what sum whose model is B. So how can you write that in a Power BI? So let me go to that, and here this is showing the total purchase, and let's say I want to take one new measure and it will display model A total purchase. So how can I find out that? So for that I need to click on new measure, and here I need to give a measure name. So let me just write a measure name is SUMX purchase equal to, then you need to write SUMX. Now SUMX function basically accept two arguments. The first argument is a table and the second argument is an expression. Now table means what? On what table you want to find out the data or you want to find out the solution, and the second thing is expression. Expression means based on which column you want to do the sum. So first of all, as I told you, my question was that how can I find out the total purchase of model A? So model A is a column of mobile data. Okay, so first of all I need to write a filter condition. Why? Because whenever we are writing a condition inside a SUMX function, it is mandatory to use a filter function. Okay, so filter, and then write down the name of the data set. So let's say my data set name is mobile phone data, and then you need to write down based on which column you want to filter. Okay, so mobile phone, then you need to write down the model. Okay, and I want to filter it based on model A, so model A, then complete the bracket. So here the condition I have given, that is X condition, and then I need to do the sum of purchase price column. So again I need to write the column name, data set name and column name, so purchase price, and complete the bracket. So it will do the sum, but whose model is A. So let me take another card chart, and here let me just drag this, and here you can see that this is the total purchase and this is a SUMX purchase. Same way, if you just change it to model B, some different amount you will get. Okay, so here you get some different amount, right? So I hope you are clear with that. Now you may have a question that is there any alternate way of using a SUMX? Yes, there is an alternate way of using a sum. Let me show you how. So let me take a new measure and let me write method 2 equal to. You need to use calculate function. Now whenever you want to perform any operation based on some condition, based on multiple DEX function, at that time calculate function is used. So what you want to do, I want to do a calculation of sum, and let's say here mobile phone data and let's say purchase price, and then I want to filter it out, filter mobile phone and mobile phone model equal to model A, and then complete the bracket and hit the enter, or you can say click on correct sign. And let's say here if I take a new card chart and let's say here I am dragging the method 2, so you are getting. So see here we have done or you can say that I have done a filter based on calculate function. Let me just drag, copy and paste it here. This is the first way. Okay, give me a second. And this first way, sorry, not the first way, this is the second way. Okay, and let me just, okay. Now see here what you find out the difference. Here in SUMX function I use first filter and then I do the addition of all the numeric value. But here in calculate function, first I use sum, here I am not using SUMX, and then I use filter function to do that. Okay, so depending on your understanding you can use that. But my suggestion is that based on some condition, if you want to perform sum, so always good idea to use SUMX function. Okay, I hope you get the idea of what is sum and what is SUMX function in Power BI. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.